Hello, YouTube family. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. And say hello to Vanessa. Vanessa, it's more like a messy girl. We're going to be messy for a couple weeks. But you know that I name these wigs. It's a new thing that I do, and I'm going to name them. It's not cute, not knowing. Now we're going to know my color purple fingernails. Let's get that hugging. Come on. Thanks so much for joining me. This is where you get coops. This is where you get scoop. Scoop and curls and some wisdom. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. We're going to talk about these NAACP Image Awards, and I'm going to tell you this. If you say, Auntie, I missed it, you can check it out on Paramount Plus. If you don't have Paramount Plus, hashtag NAACP Image Awards on Twitter, now known as X. Or go to YouTube, because they got the highlights and the gowns, and it was an incredible night. And in my humble opinion, the NAACP Image Awards are the best. Queen Latifah, 4 costume changes, and boy, oh boy, was she magnificent. Color purple. If they didn't get the attention I was supposed to look at, I don't know. If they didn't get love from everybody else, they got it. They got it Saturday night. So many awards, including Best Picture, Best Actress for Fantasia. If you didn't see it, Google her speech. She gets to singing, and so glad for Fantasia. Best Supporting Actress went to Taraji P. Henson. Now, I did feel bad for Danielle Brooks, because Danielle Brooks is what made me really want to see this movie. And she was nominated by all the majors, but she didn't win. And it was like they just wanted to honor Taraji that night. Not that she wasn't deserving or great in her role, but just looking at Danielle Brooks' face, I was like, oh gosh, I wish he could have won. Coleman Domingo, who was not there because he was working overseas. He won for his role in Rustin. He won for his role in Color Purple. I just wanted to see what he was going to wear on that red carpet. Because, woo, Coleman Domingo is a dressing man. Usher got Entertainer of the Year award from Oprah Winfrey. And with the year that Usher has had, so deserving. Sherry Shepherd and Jennifer Hudson were big winners, but it wasn't shown on Saturday night. They were awarded on Thursday, but Sherry Shepherd won for Best Talk Show Host. Jennifer Hudson won for Best Show. Damson Idris. I met him when he first came out. And I was so busy talking to the late director John Singleton that I never paid attention. John had brought all these people along, and Damson was here in Philly. He won Best Actor for Snowfall. His role as Franklin Saint, where he just poured himself into this role. Had no idea. Was he British or from Africa? He played that role so well and didn't just go back to his regular accent. He's an amazing actor. And years ago, Denzel Washington was interviewed. And do you know Damson Idris? He says, I don't know who that is. Who? In Damson's acceptance speech, he said, I hope that Denzel Washington knows who I am now. Damson got a new movie coming out with Brad Pitt. Everybody is going to know him. He plays a Formula One race car driver under the direction of Brad Pitt. Everybody going to know Damson in a minute. And not for just being Lori Harvey's ex. He is a phenomenal actor. Oh, his role as Franklin Saint in Snowfall. Amazing. New addition, getting inducted into the Hall of Fame by Donnie Wahlberg, New Kids on the Block, Blue Bloods. And it was so fitting. They're all from Boston, with the exception of Johnny, he's from D.C. But for Donnie to do that and acknowledge them like there wouldn't be the One Directions and NSYNC and the Backstreet Boys and all these other boy bands. New Edition. New Edition paved the way. And I see them getting inducted one year into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. New Edition, so talented and just so deserving. Their biopic remains the standard of biopics. So, New Edition. Frankie Beverly's portion was not televised. I was kind of upset. It was given to him, a Lifetime Achievement Award, on Thursday. But I was like, where's Frankie Beverly? It was awarded on Thursday, but he got it. Quinta Brunson, Best Actress in a Comedy. The man who plays Mr. Johnson, he won Best Supporting and Abbott Elementary, winning for Best Comedy Show. Megan Good and Jonathan Butler. Every time I see them, I'm always like, don't hurt her. Don't you hurt her. Don't hurt her, Jonathan. I hope that he really cares about it and he really loves it. She's just a prop. But you know how you get that feeling like, we'll have to see. Tonight and streaming on Hulu on Tuesday, Oprah Winfrey, the weight loss, shame, blame. It's a whole special she's doing on ABC, and it's streaming on Tuesday, and after that on Hulu. The weight loss controversy and the shot. She finally had to admit that she was doing the shot after being a spokesperson for Weight Watchers. She's now down to a size 6. A drug that was meant for people who had diabetes has become the rage. And I'm hearing in less than 2 years, there'll be a pill form of weight loss drugs. She talks about the shame because she says, stop the shaming. But a lot of people feel a certain way if you did not do it the exercise way, or, cut down your eating and exercise. What are some of the after effects? Do you get hungry again after you stop taking it? So there are a lot of questions, but Oprah's special airs on ABC tonight. Also today on YouTube, Don Lemon kicks off his new show. Yes, finally, the Don Lemon Show. This is something he has wanted. So good luck to you, Don. You can check it out there. Bruno Mars making headlines. They're saying he's got a gambling addiction and he owes the MGM $50 million. Now, it makes your head spin because Bruno Mars, did y'all know he used to be a professional poker player? And now he owes this. I keep hearing we're getting a new project by the end of the year, but it's not going to be with Anderson .Paak. That was like lightning in a bottle, and I don't know if those two forces can come together, but he is coming out with a new project. But that's a lot of money to own a casino. It's going to take you a minute to pay that back. But Bruno Mars, they're saying he's dealing with a gambling addiction. Last night, okay, so when people say, where you come from? What you do? I'm a radio announcer at WDAS. And I host a lot of concerts. Well, last night, the Love Hard Tour with K. Michelle, Keisha Cole, Jaheim, Trey Songz came through Philadelphia. Child, they got Jaheim out here dancing. Guess who told him to dance? Remember the New Edition movie? They're like kind of manager Brooke Payne. They didn't hire Brooke Payne to get Jaheim out here dancing. If you go to my Instagram page, it's simply WDAS Patty. I just captured so much. Keisha Cole looked incredible. I said, oh gosh, look at that outfit she's got on. She looked just sexy. Trey Songz brought out Music Soul Child. He brought out Philly Freeway. But it was a good show. But Jaheim is back, y'all. Jaheim is back. Because, he went through a little crazy time. But he's back. He's dancing. And guess what? He looks good. Sugar Ray Leonard revealed in a new podcast done by Caitlyn Jenner and Lamar Odom. They have a new podcast, Keeping Up with Sports. They've joined forces for this new podcast. The boxing legend, Sugar Ray Leonard, opened up in a way that surprised a lot of people. Sugar Ray Leonard revealed that he was abused as a child, sexually abused by one of his trainers. And he said it was so hard for him. He says it was something that he put out of his head. But he reveals that in this brand new podcast. Wendy Williams, how much was she paid for the Lifetime documentary Where is Wendy Williams? $100,000 per episode. There were 4 episodes. She signed this in 2023. So naturally, people are saying, y'all didn't know she was in the right frame of mind? But she was. She was drinking a lot, but she signed it. But when they started filming, that's when they realized, oh, something's wrong here. You know, with the onset of aphasia and the alcohol-induced Alzheimer's. But they kept filming because they were like, we gonna get some good TV out of this one. And they did, but many felt they were exploiting Whitney Houston. Any fans of Cat in the Hat? We're going back to Dr. Seuss because there's a new animated Cat in the Hat coming with 2 alums and members of Saturday Night Live, Bill Hader, the Asian comedian Bowen Yang, and our very own Quinta Brunson, who's going to be supplying voices. When you think of Denzel and Spike Lee, the great movies, Mo Better Blues, Malcolm X, there was another one. I think it was called She Got Game. I didn't like that one too much. But they work so well together, and they got a new project coming to Apple TV. It's a thriller entitled High Low. Jimmy Allen, the country music star, they were throwing all kind of accusations at him, sexual assault charges, his former manager. Well, they decided to drop it. Where does this leave Jimmy Allen's career now? Freak Nick is coming. Get ready Thursday. It starts streaming. Freak Nick is here. Jermaine Stewart has been making all the rounds talking about this documentary. Late 80s, early 90s Atlanta. It was a whole kind of different, kind of wild. But Freak Nick is coming, y'all, Thursday on Hulu. I wonder how many people are going to be surprised and like, that's me, dancing wild. Boys II Men. When you look at the success of New Edition, these biopics are really good. Well, get ready for the Boys II Men biopic. How they went from 5 to 4 to 3. The best-selling R&B group in history. It's coming. The Boys II Men biopic is coming. And Regina King in limited theaters, there's Shirley, the story of the first Black woman who ran for president of the United States, Shirley Chisholm. It's in limited theaters, but it's going to start streaming on Netflix this week. And Regina King looking fabulous on the cover of Harper's Bazaar. Whew. We had a lot of stuff. Today. I'm excited about the Boys II Men biopic. If you missed the Image Awards, Google and find, and you're just going to see so many great highlights. You can also hashtag on the socials, Instagram and Facebook, and all of these images, so you don't have to feel like you missed anything. But it was an excellent show. Just hit that notification button. I don't have a script. I just remember what they told me. Hit the notification button so every time I post a video, you'll see something. Subscribe to the channel. You will never miss a thing. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video, and leave a comment, because Auntie does read the comment. Say hi to Vanessa, y'all. Vanessa is our newest on display for this wig life. Have a great afternoon, and thank you. It's that cue, not knowing, and now we know. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture. These color purple nails.